fun part of the exercises. Children are going to do their steps now, and they're going to keep their mouths closed, the tape, and they're going to hold their breaths and do as many steps as they can. Okay? So, hold and go.
This is Roisin, Michelle, Michaela, Sarah and Elizabeth. And I'm Connor.
What is a control pulse? The control pulse is a measure of the level of carbon dioxide in the alveoli. It is measured by a breath hold, which is only held for as long as it is comfortable. The higher you control your control pulse, the more carbon dioxide is present. What is reduced volume breathing?
Almost all of the Buteyko exercises involve slowing your breathing rate or reducing breathing volume. The exercises are initially practiced on a regular basis, but are gradually phased out as the condition improves.
What are steps exercises and how do they help us with our breathing? Steps are when we pinch our nose and hold our breath while walking across the room. We do this for as long as we can and count how many steps we manage to take. Steps exercises helps us as they raise the amount of carbon dioxide present in our bodies. How can you improve your breathing?
Try to breathe through your nose. Do your exercises 6 times a day. Breathe through your nose when sleeping and doing sports. Breathe from your diaphragm instead of your lungs and try to extend your steps.
What have we personally learned from the BIM? The causes of asthma and how we can control it. That there are other ways of controlling asthma other than with the users of inhalers and or medications.
Alicia's going to take the pulse and control pause, and then Dean's going to talk the group into doing some reduced volume breathing.
Right, find your pulse. Right, you've all got it? Start counting now. 2. And stop. Times it by 4. The control pulse. No breath in. No breath out. Pinch your nose and go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24.
Right, now we're going to take relaxed breathing. We're going to just right hand in your chest, left hand in your stomach. We're just going to breathe in through our nose for 3 minutes.
Right, now it's the steps, so pick a partner. Right, control pose again. Out, pinch your nose and go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Right, pulse. Everyone find a pulse. Right, start counting now. Stop.
The respiratory system allows us to obtain oxygen from the air and to get rid of waste carbon dioxide. It also enables us to speak and make other noises and to do such things as blow up balloons and play wind instruments. What do we breathe?
The air we breathe contains 78% nitrogen, 28% oxygen and 0.03% carbon dioxide.
The air that we breathe contains 200 times less carbon dioxide than we need and 10 times more oxygen than we need.
The function of our respiratory system is not just to push air in and out, but to maintain the ratio of oxygen to carbon dioxide.
What about the air we breathe?
We are all aware of the dangers of pollution and the declining quality of our air.
Many blame asthma and other breathing disorders on pollution and the environment, yet asthma strikes in the country as well as in the cities, and some people who work in very polluted environments never suffer with asthma.
How do we measure normal breathing? Normal breathing is measured by minute volume. If the control pause is 60 seconds, the percent of CO2 would be 6.5% and minute volume would be 4 to 5 litres. Most people breathe 12 to 14 litres, with the percent of CO2 is only 4.5% and control pause is around 10 to 20 seconds.
What is minute volume?
Minute volume is the amount of air we breathe in and out in 1 minute.
And the volume of gas expressed in litres per minute entering or leaving the individual.
The effective minute volume.
The lower the minute volume, the higher the control pause.
The lower the minute volume, the less symptoms.
The higher the minute volume, the more symptoms.
How does minute volume affect your breathing? The higher the minute volume, the less oxygen you get. The less the minute volume, the more oxygen you get.
What is overbreathing? Overbreathing is when we breathe in too much air. This mainly happens when we breathe through our mouth. This affects our normal minute volume, which is supposed to be 4 to 5 litres of air per minute. People can be breathing up to 14 litres of air per minute. People with asthma or other breathing difficulties will breathe this often without doing any physical activity.
Is hyperventilation overbreathing? Yes, hyperventilation is overbreathing. Hyperventilation simply means breathing more than the body needs at a particular point. For example, breathing through your mouth while watching television is hyperventilation, yet breathing through your mouth at the end of a very important running race isn't. What did Professor Buteyko discover? Professor Buteyko made 3 discoveries. 1, that people were breathing in too much air at rest. 2, hidden hyperventilation caused symptoms of many conditions. And 3, a way to reverse overbreathing.
What is BIM? The Buteyko Institute Method is a health education and breathing retraining programme. It's taught to over 5 a day, period in sessions lasting 90 minutes with follow-up at regular intervals.
What affects our breathing and how can we manage this?
Many things affect our breathing, for example coughs, dust, snoring, faintness, dizziness and shortness of breath.
These things are all symptoms that Buteyko can help you with. Breathing through our mouths is another main problem that people have.
Buteyko helps you control your breathing. For example, if you're having an asthma attack, you learn to relax your breathing and control your symptom. For snoring, Buteyko tells you to close your mouth. We can't prevent dust, but your nose filters the dust, taking clean air into your lungs. My experience in Buteyko. Buteyko has helped me to breathe through my nose instead of my mouth. I can run faster than I used to be able to. It has helped me to breathe better, and it has also helped me with my snoring.
What will I learn?
Throughout the course you will learn nose clearing, ideal posture to optimise breathing, volume control and breathing modulation, managing cold, flu and viruses, identifying symptoms, managing symptoms, the role of diet and metabolism, getting the best from sleep, effective exercise, and how to reduce or eradicate medication. Control pause. What is a control pause, and what does it tell us about our general health? A control pause is a measurement of how much carbon dioxide you have in your lungs. The higher the control pause, the less likely you are to get symptoms. What effects happen? Within 12 weeks, you can expect to see significant reduction in or elimination of asthma reliever and preventer medications. Reduction of preventer medication is done in consultation with a licensed medical practitioner. Significant reduction in or elimination of asthma symptoms and attacks, and also the relief of other respiratory disorders such as bronchitis, emphysema, bronchitis, and sleep disorders such as insomnia, sleep apnea and snoring. Increased stamina and energy level, better work performance, improved sleep and better management of the symptoms of stress.
What is reduced volume breathing?
When you breathe, you don't breathe as much as you would normally breathe. You can reduce your breathing by breathing through your nose.
What are steps, exercises, and how do they help my breathing? The control pause measures the amount of carbon dioxide in our lungs by holding after the out-breath and timing in seconds. The steps exercises where we hold our breath, pinch our nose, then walk for as long as we can and count the steps. This raises the carbon dioxide and helps improve our breathing. The steps exercises help our breathing by reversing the low level of carbon dioxide in our alveoli. This in turn relaxes the muscle wrapped around our organs such as the stomach, bowel, bladder and airways. This in turn improves our general health.
How can we improve our breathing? We can improve our breathing by keeping light breathing.
Reduce volume breathing and by learning to breathe in and out through our nose all the time, i.e. sleeping and waking. We can also breathe with our diaphragm instead of our upper chest.
What have I personally learned from the BIM? Personally from the BIM, I've learned how to control my breathing when playing football or in the event of an asthma attack.
I have learned to control my breathing and it has helped in many ways, but one of the main ways it has helped is with my asthma. We'd like to say a big thanks to Jill, because if it wasn't for her, none of this would have happened. Does the BIM help in sports activities? The BIM helps in sports activities because whether you run, play football, rugby, golf, whatever your sport, the Buteyko method can help you overcome your EIA, exercise and induced asthma, and may even improve your performance. When athletes practice the Buteyko technique, they will find that they can train harder and performance will increase. Performance is enhanced and recovery periods are shortened, allowing training sessions to be increased both in difficulty and length. How eating affects our breathing. Eating affects our breathing because we breathe through our mouth when eating. Buteyko is much about breathing as it is eating. Things digest more quickly increase our breathing. What we should eat and when we should eat it. Only eat when you are hungry. Don't eat too much. Never eat before going to bed. Check CP before and after food. This will indicate which foods your body digests quickly. There's no such thing as bad food, only bad breathing. Eating affects our breathing. We should eat at certain times and avoid certain foods.
Does breathing have an effect on colds or flus? The BIM does have an effect on colds and flus. It can help with lots of symptoms like heavy breathing and blocked noses. The immune system is improved, therefore people tend to have less colds and flu. The nose has a number of very important roles. It prepares the air for the lungs in ways that breathing through the mouth cannot. Functions of the nose include filtering, warming and humidifying the air we breathe in order that by the time the air reaches the lungs, it is clean. Breathing helps you inside, but you can't see the change happening. Your lungs will work better if you're breathing better, and it can also help you stop snoring.
Does the BIM help reduce the impact of asthma triggers? A trigger is anything that irritates the airways and causes symptoms of asthma. Everyone's asthma is different and you may have several triggers. An important aspect of controlling your asthma is avoiding your triggers. Asthma triggers: animals, house, dust, mite, moulds and fungi, sex, weather, emotions, food, air pollutants, medicines, pollen, smoking, colds and viral infections, exercise and hormones.
Buteyko has helped me a lot in the way that I can now play football with my friends and have races. It has also helped me sleep easier and walk great distances. I can eat more dairy products like milk, cheese and yogurt.
Buteyko has helped me to run faster. It has also helped me sleep easier at night, and it has helped my breathing very lot now. Now I can also eat more dairy products, and now because of my breathing exercises I don't have to take my inhaler a lot.
Buteyko has helped me breathe better. I don't need to take my inhaler so often. I can play for an hour in football and I don't run out of breath. Because of Buteyko breathing techniques, my breathing isn't wheezing sore.
Buteyko has helped me to sleep and run. It has helped me to breathe.
Thank you so much. Okay, now it comes to one of the best times and one of the sad times. It's been a good day, and I'm sure you'll agree with me there's been lots of great presentations that we've seen today. It just shows you that by empowering individuals to manage their own health and how they can get interested and look at the theory that lies behind that. So before we give out the awards, I'm going to hand you over to Angela, who's going to give some vote of thanks. Thank you.